Yo guys, this is Mac Geek iOS again, and I'm excited because OS 10 Lion is on the App Store this morning. It is 9:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA, and Lion's here. I mean, yesterday announced that when they were announcing their quarterly earnings, that conference or whatever, they were just announced Lion's going to be here, and it's here now, as you can see, here on the App Store. So you never actually will hold Lion. You will have to download it via the Mac App Store. They might still have a disk. I've heard, according to MacRumors.com, they were saying that a while back they were saying that the store's got actual hard drives, external hard drives with OS 10 Lion installed on it to update their demo computers there. So only the Apple Store people actually get to hold Lion, I guess, but I don't really care about holding it as long as it gets here and works. Kind of sad because my original Mac, it is a 21.5-inch iMac, 1 gig of RAM. Lion will not run on that, so I'm going to have to stay on Snow Leopard with that one. But here on my 13-inch MacBook Pro, it'll work on this, so I'm pretty happy about that. So yeah, I'm going to download it later today. I'm recording this on Snow Leopard, macOS 10 6.8, and I will be downloading it later today. This is my last video on Snow Leopard, and ScreenFlow may not work, so from future videos there might be a watermark over it, over my videos. I hope you guys don't mind until I get the money to update it, and yeah, so okay, let's show you their page on the App Store for those of you who have not updated yet, or if you are on Windows or Linux or whatever the hell you happen to be using. I assume most of my video watchers are on a Mac, like I am. Good choice if you are. If you're not, get one. It's worth it. There's some nice screenshots here. You should see my other two Lion videos. So yep, I will have this for my next video, and I will do my complete overview and my original initial thoughts on this OS. It's a big update. It's 3.49 gigabytes. It's $29.99 for you install onto 5 personal Macs that have at least 2 gigs of RAM. My MacBook Pro here has 4, and so I'm good. It does not say you need to, on the requirement, it does not say you need 2 gigs of RAM, but when you try to buy it on a computer that has less than 2 gigs of RAM, it says Lion requires 2 gigs of RAM, so get 2 gigs of RAM. Just letting you know, it doesn't charge you, but yeah. So, it's all these nice things in here. I did a review a few days ago, so you should see that. And it's going to be a pretty good update, I think. Mostly just visual changes, but the visual changes are big changes for all the non-geeks out there. This is going to be good for them, but yep. So yeah, that's the Lion in the App Store, and I'm also going to talk about the new Airs. So let me just open a browser. Let's go to Apple. They completely redid the Mac Mini and the MacBook Air. So you can see they have new Thunderbolt I/O, and it's running Lion, and it's 2.5 times faster. And they completely removed the white plastic MacBook, because I had one of those for a while. And so yeah, and they were thinking Sandy Bridge for this, but they actually ended up putting a Core i5 and a Core i7 in there to make it pretty good. Still have the SSD, I believe. Oh yes, all flash storage. Built-in backlit keyboard. That's a feature I really like on my MacBook Pro. And yeah, so the Mac Mini also got a big update too. There's still dual-core processors on most of them, or all of them, I think. But I think the price went down a little too. It's nice. Let's go to their configuration. configuration page. You get a 2.3 gigahertz dual-core Intel Core i5, 2 gigs of memory, or you can up it for 4 gigs of memory. And they have the server here, and this one, the server is quad-core, but the standard ones are dual-core. And the $800 one has an Intel i5 at 2.5 gigahertz, 4 gigs of memory, 500 gig. They both have a 500 gigabyte hard drive. So, but you can always take. I heard the MacMinis, at least the older generation, are easy to just pop out and mess with the RAM and stuff. So, those seem like pretty good computers now. I didn't really like the past lineup. They just weren't as powerful as like the iMac or a Mac Pro, but the white MacBook is currently out apparently, so it's no longer here in the buy section. If you go to the Mac section of their website, it's not there. It's at the Air Pro, MacBook Pro, Mac Mini, iMac, Mac Pro, and in its place of the MacBook, they have the OS X Lion page linked up right there. I've already done a review of this page, so you can check this out. It's at apple.com/macOSX. I know it's 10, but it says X, so sorry. So yeah, this is it. MacBook Air. I may be getting one this summer, so I might be getting an Air this summer. So, and you can download from the App Store. And tech specs. Let's see. Oh yes, the configuration here. 2 gigs. Zoom in. Mac computer with an Intel Core 2 Duo, i3, i5, or i7 processor, 2 gigs of memory, OS X 6.6, or they recommend 6.8, which is what I have on both of my Macs here. 7 gigabytes of hard drive space, and they require an Apple ID. And Boot Camp not Boot Camp, AirDrop requires some new, oh yeah, it's only supports a few models here. Let me zoom in on that. It only supports the MacBook Pro, the MacBook Air, MacBook, iMac,